Okay. Settle down. Okay. Bring out your manuals. Our next topic and our last topic for preliminary examination period would be our reducing and enlarging the formula. So our reducing and enlarging the formula is simply an application of our ratio and proportion. Okay? There will come, or there are several circumstances in which a formula that you have would be inadequate for your use. Okay? Maraming pagkakataon, class, na ang recipe na meron kayo ay kulang or labis sa sakto ninyong kailangan. Okay? So there are situations in which you are required to prepare specific amounts of a certain preparation. Hindi po pwedeng kulang kasi bitin yung pasyente. Hindi rin naman po pwedeng sobra, aanhin yung sobra. So kailangan, pag gagawa tayo minsan ng gamot, dapat saktuhan sa pangangailangan ng ating pasyente. Okay? So pag sinabi nating recipe, Rx, it is equivalent to our formula. Okay? Etong skill na to magagamit ninyo sa maraming bagay, katulad ng paggawa ng gamot, pagluto, cooking, pagtimpla ng alak, or mixology. Okay? Tuturuan ko kayo ng iba't ibang ways on how recipes are manipulated. So, if may friend kayo na culinary arts, so malamang marunong din silang magganto. Take for example, gantong recipe nila, pero kailangan nilang magluto para sa ganto kadaming tao, paano mo mako-compute yung bawat ingredient na kailangan? Okay? So let's start. Here on the screen, you have a recipe for chocolate cake. Nasa inyo, di ba? Okay, you have a recipe for chocolate cake. Ang daming ingredients. Meron tayong flour, sugar, cocoa, baking soda, baking powder, salt, eggs, buttermilk, warm water, vegetable oil, and vanilla extract. Ngayon, this is a recipe which is good for 16 servings. Meaning, pang 16 na katao, or depende kung anong definition ng serving. Basta, ito ay for 16 servings. Paano kung ang kailangan nyo lang ay pang 10 servings? Okay? Ang pwede nyong gawin is i-ratio and proportion ninyo ang ingredient doon sa total. So take for example, sa ating 450 grams, it is equivalent to 16 servings. Ilang grams kapag 10 lamang? Okay? Anong sagot? Kalkyo. 281. Okay, so 281.25. Okay. Ganun lang kasimple. Yan lang. I-ration proportion nyo lang. Pero meron pang mas madali. Meron pang mas madali. Pero yung i-ration proportion lahat. Basta naka-ratio siya sa 16 at saka 10. Kasi yun yung meron ka 16 at saka 10. Pero meron ding mas madali. Ang formula ay desired over available. Lalabas dyan po ang inyong factor. This is your enlargement or reducement or reduction factor. So anong ating desired? Ilan? 10 servings. Pindot ko. So, desired over available. So, 10 at saka 16. Ang lalabas dyan ay 0.6 Ano? 625. Okay. Itong 625 na to, i-multiply mo sa lahat. Bago tapos ka na. Yun lang. Pag nakuha nyo yung reduction or enlargement factor, i-multiply nyo lang yung factor sa bawat ingredient, makukuha mo na yung kailangan mo para dun sa bagong recipe. It's that simple. Okay? Take for example, yung 50 granulated sugar, gano'ng kadami yon? 650 times 406.25. For example, itong buttermilk. Ilan ito yung buttermilk? Ilan? 218.75. Naintindihan? Hindi ko lang kinalculate lahat, pero yun po. You just have to get the factor, then multiply to each ingredient. Ganun lang po kasimple. At ma-adjust nyo na. Matutulungan nyo lang nanay ninyo magluto. Paano gari? Ang aking pan ay 8 inches. Ang recipe ay pang 12. Ganun lang. Relation proportion nyo lang. Maliwanag po ba? Okay, ganun lang po kasimple. Pero kung nakalimutan nyo yun, desired over available, edi i-relation proportion nyo lahat, edi matrabaho. Pero gagana din naman. It would still work. Okay? Let's have another example. Here we go. This recipe is for zinc oxide ointment. If this recipe is good for 1,000 grams, this is good for 1,000 grams. Pag napansin nyo, lahat ay grams or lahat ay ml, pinag-a-add po yon para makuha total ng recipe. Okay? Kung napansin nyo, lahat ay grams or lahat ay ml, pinag-a-add po para makuha yung total amount. This is good for 1,000 grams, but I want a recipe for 30 grams. Calculate. Oh, tapos na. Kanina pa tapos yun. Gaano kadaming zinc oxide? Ano pong factor natin? 0.03. Saan ang galing yan? Ang galing po yan sa desired natin, which is 30 grams. Then ang available po natin is 1,000 grams. So, 6, 4.5, 0.03. Times 650. 19.5. Ito po ay 30 grams pag pinag-add-add. Naintindihan po ba? Madali, di ba? Isang quiz na yan. 20 points na yan. 15 points na yan sa major exam. Okay? Ang sunod lang naman na i-discuss, pare-parehong gagawin. Pero meron silang unique, yung formula ay merong pagka-unique na kailangan nyong i-consider. Next. Yan. Here is the recipe for calamine lotion. You have your calamine zinc oxide glycerin and you have bentonite magma. And you also have calcium hydroxide topical solution. Okay, wait lang. Bago nyo, tingnan. Okay, pare-pareho bang grams? Pare-pareho bang ml? Hindi. So, hindi nyo pwedeng ipag-add kasi ml at saka grams. Sunod. Ang titingnan ninyo ay yung dulong ingredient. Ano ang sabihin? ng QSAD sa Latin? Add sufficient quantity. Okay, kaya kayo nag-aaral ng Latin. Add sufficient quantity. Ang isabihin po ng QSAD, add sufficient quantity to make 1,000 ml. O, tanong, magdadagdag ka ba ng 1,000 ml? Anong gagawin? Magmaminus? I-adjust? Add sufficient quantity to make 1,000. Anong specifically yung gagawin? Add bago? Ha? I-add bago? Ikaw na, tama na sinabi mo eh. I-add hanggang mag 1,000. Mag-a-add kayo ng calcium hydroxide topical solution hanggang mag 1,000. Tatansyahin ninyo. Walang specific na computation pag QSAD. Ilalagay nyo lahat, hahaluin ninyo, ilalagay mo sa beaker na 1,000, titingnan mo habang nilalagyan, titigil ka pag 1,000 na. Maliwanag. Hindi ko sinasabing 1,000 ang ilalagay. Hindi ko rin sinasabing mako-compute nyo itong amount na ito. Ito'y tinatansya lamang. Basta importante, magdadagdag ka ng calcium hydroxide hanggang mag 1,000. Yun ang sabihin ng QSAD. Hanggang X number. Maliwanag po ba? Sunod na tanong, ano final volume? 1,000. Kasi magdadagdag ka hanggang maging 1,000, yung final amount, 1,000. Maliwanag po ba? Okay. Paggawa nyo ang recipe ng 60 ml. Now make me a recipe for 60 ml. Calamine lotion. You might be wondering, hindi po ba pwedeng lahat ng recipe ay naka-calibrate na agad? Hindi, ang dami nun. Isang libro, iba't ibang volume. Pwede namang isa na lang bago computein na lang yung eksakto mong kailangan. Okay, ano pong desired natin? 60. Anong ating available? 1,000. Anong ating factor? 0.06. Ganun lang po kasimple. So, 80 times 0.06, 4.8, 4.8. Nasaan na? 4.8 grams, 4.8 grams. Bago 20... wait. Times 0.06, 0.06, 1.2 ml. Bago bentonite magma, 250, 15 ml. May nakasulat ata sa libro nyo kung anong specific na may pinapakompute ata ako doon sa libro, no? Convert to ganun, or wala din? Wala din. Kung ano lang din yung sabihin ko. Okay, sige. Huling tanong. Anong isusulat sa calcium hydroxide? Hindi. Hindi mo makakompute yun. QSAD, 60. Kasi nga, tatansyahin mo. Add enough until you make 60. So if you're going to write a formula, you should copy kung paano siya sinulat originally. Okay? Now, if you pass FARCAL, your next subject would be dosage forms. In the laboratory, you would be making different kinds of drugs, all dosage forms. So, capsules, emulsions, solutions, syrups, etc. So the most important skills there is ratio and proportion and this one. Ma'am Therese would give you a formula good for a bulk recipe, and you need to prepare a certain amount per person. So you have to compute all of how much of each ingredient would be used. Yun po yung purpose nito. At pagdating nyo din naman sa butika, ganun din naman. Example, bibigyan ka ng recipe ng suppository. Bago yung general recipe ay pang 100 piraso, bago 20 lang yung gagawin mo. Kukumpitin mo kung gaano kadami sa isang preparation. Maliwanag po. Sa pag nagluto, pag nag-bake. Okay, next. Okay. This one is slightly different from the previous formulas. Okay, so this is the recipe for a frozen daiquiri. Okay, we used to drink this a lot back in college. And ngayon, still, winner pa rin yan. Okay, the ingredients are light rum. What I use is Tanduay. Yung Tanduay na nag-o-orange. Lime juice. Nakakabili man po ng lime juice na mixer talaga. Then, syrup. Okay? Syrup. Yung syrup po ay liquid siya. Okay? Lahat po yan ay liquid. Okay? So, pag kayo ay nautusan ng senior nyo, ikaw magtimpla ng ating alak. Ito ang recipe. Ang gawin mo ay isang lalagyan ng palamig. So, pag nakita nyo yan, you would recognize that pag nakita nyo. Isang lalagyan ng palamig na ang capacity ay 10 liters, gaano kadami? Ang tanong pa ay kakaiba. Ang tanong ay ilang bote ang bibilhin nating alak at ilang bote ng bawat ingredient. Okay? Okay. Si Sir Magbo ang inutusan ko nun eh. Ito, 10 litro ang gusto ko. Ikaw nang mag-compute kung ilan ang bibiling bote. Nakuha naman. Tama naman. Okay? Marunong magparkal. Okay, garne. This recipe is not specific, meaning it has no unit. It doesn't tell you how many bottles, it doesn't tell you how many ml. Meaning, these are only related through ratios. These are only related through ratios. However, the amount should always be proportional to each other. So kung ml yon, ml din yung tira. So, paano siya computein? Okay? What to do? First step, get the total number of parts. Get the total number of parts. 5.5 parts. Okay po? This would give you a ratio. So, light rum has a ratio of 3:5.5. Lime juice is 1.5 over 5.5, and syrup has a ratio of 1:5.5. You would all end up with a ratio. Next step is you're going to multiply with the final amount that you need. So take for example, I want 10 liters. You're going to multiply with the final amount. And you will get how much of each ingredient is needed. Sarap yan. Pag frozen yan, so ang ginagawa, hahalo mo, lalagyan mo ng crushed ice, i-blender mo, pag ginanon, para siyang smoothie. My 0.5 times 10,000. Yung mga shembot nyo, alam po, hindi ako natira ng shembot. Bahala kayo. May mga ratios yan. Take for example, isang gin, isang tang sachet, gano'n, 6:3. Yan po ay 10,000 ml. Okay? So that is how you compute for parts. First step, get the total number of parts. Once you have the total number of parts, you're going to make a ratio. Your ingredient over total number of parts, then i-multiply nyo sa final amount. Okay? Huh? 3 divided by 5 times 1. Wala ang pindot na nga. 5454. Yun lang ang mali. Okay. Five, 4.54. Okay, naintindihan ng parts? Parts like these are relatively uncommon in pharmacy. Since in pharmacy, it's usually with a unit. But in some cases, katulad nga ng mga recipes na panluto na naka-parts, edi ganyan po ang way ng pag-calculate. So baka makita kayo ng recipe, 1 part cooking oil, 1 part soy sauce, gano'n. Iba pa yung equal parts. Pag sinabing equal parts, pareho. Equal parts vinegar and soy sauce, edi dapat pareho ang kanyang amount. Okay. Itong dalawa, sample problem. For simple syrup, I want you to make a recipe for 120 ml of simple syrup. And for chocolate syrup, I want 15 ml. Wala na ba? Wala na. Asya. Extra na yan. Simple syrup, create a recipe for 120 ml. Dali lang yan. Okay? So this simple syrup, ito po yung ginagamit na syrup sa yung mga ano nga yan? Yung prutas, yung frutas na shakes, yung hinahalo nilang liquid, yun. Asukal lang yan, parang pre-dissolved yung sugar. Para pag hinalo, hindi niya ramdam na may granules ng sugar. So what are the only two ingredients here? Sucrose and your water. So ano po ang ating desired? 120. Ang multiply po natin ng 0.12. Anong lalabas? 102 sucrose saka QS add 120 ml. Okay po? Naiintindihan? Madali lang yan, ha? Sayang gawa na yung exam. Nakaisip ako ng magandang tanong eh. Sa quiz na lang pala. Sa quiz na lang. Finally, this is the recipe for chocolate syrup, USP. It is the official chocolate syrup of the United States Pharmacopoeia. Make 15 ml. Meron talaga. Chocolate syrup, strawberry. Wala tang strawberry. Rose water, mga ganun. Mga pampalasa. Official yun. Sa National Formulary. 1.5 po, 1.5. 15 ml. Vanillin. Galing sa ating vanilla. Ito yung nag-cause ng ban sa Mang Tomas. Yung sodium benzoate, nag-cause ng ban sa Mang Tomas sa US. Parang bawal ang benzoates ngayon as preservatives. vanillin. Tayo 11:30 hanggang 2? Hanggang 2. Gagawin natin. Nga. Nice. Sana. Work smart, not hard. One 80, 600, 180, 52, 0.2, 1. 15 divided by 1,000. Okay. Anong sagot ninyo? Tinamad na ako mag-compute naman kaya mga may Excel. Chocolate, 2.7. Sucrose, 9. Liquid glucose, 2.7. Glycerin, 0.75. Sodium chloride, 0.3. 0.03. Vanillin, 0.003. Pinch amount na lang yan. Pag practical talagang gaganong ka na lang. Sodium benzoate, 0.015. Ang water, yes, add 15 ml. Okay? Naintindihan po ba? Maliwanag? Maliwanag. Baka lagapak na naman kayo sa quiz. Density, anong G equals to ML? 1 gram is 1 ml. It's only applicable kapag tubig. Water lang. Lahat ng ibang substances may sariling density. Okay.
1F equals to 16.23.
Bakit wala guys? Yes, in the concentration.
Tapos pag 1 minute is equal to 0.3.
Hindi. I feel sad. Wait. Wala na ata, no? Okay. Huh? Let's see. Makita. Wala makita. Okay? If you have no more questions, reminders for next meeting. Next meeting, we have a quiz on this topic, plus the major exam. Next week, yun na, sabay, major at saka quiz. Ang dadalhin sa ating major exam ay Calcu at saka short band na buo. Buo ng short band. Hindi kayo kulang ang isa. Okay, so mga 3 hanggang 5 na short band. Puro calculation. Yung exam, walang multiple choice dun sa exam. Technically identification siya, pero kina-compute pa rin. Lahat ay computation po. Lahat. Ha? Items? 100 points. Basta 60 points ang problem solving, 5 points each. Di 12. 12 ang problem solving. Ha? Equal lahat. Equal lahat. 12. Malalaman nyo na kung ano yung 40 points na yun.